The Chinese entertainment industry was rocked to its core yesterday when rising star Liu Yunning unleashed an unprecedented verbal assault on overzealous fans, leaving actress Zhao Lusi visibly shaken and trembling in what witnesses are calling the most explosive celebrity meltdown of 2025. But was his rage justified? Or did the beloved actor cross an unforgivable line that could destroy his career forever? The incident that has sent shockwaves through Weibo and left millions of fans questioning everything they thought they knew about their idol occurred during what should have been a routine promotional event at Beijing's prestigious Golden Mall. What started as an innocent meet and greet quickly descended into chaos when fans began aggressively using Polaroid camera flashes while attempting to capture candid moments with Zhao Lusi, who was serving as a special guest alongside Liu Yunning for their upcoming drama collaboration. Sources close to the event reveal that Zhao Lusi, known for her gentle demeanor and sensitivity to bright lights due to a previously undisclosed medical condition, became increasingly distressed as fans ignored security protocols and continued photographing her with blinding flash photography. The situation reached a breaking point when Liu Yunning witnessed Zhao Lusi stumbling backward, her hands covering her face as she appeared to experience what medical professionals are now suggesting may have been a panic-induced episode triggered by the relentless camera flashes. What happened next has divided the internet and sparked heated debates about celebrity protection, fan behavior, and the dark side of China's entertainment industry that most people never see. Liu Yunning, normally composed and professional in public appearances, reportedly lost complete control of his emotions in a way that no one present had ever witnessed before. Eyewitnesses describe a transformation so shocking that security personnel initially froze, unsure whether to intervene or allow the situation to unfold. "I've been covering celebrity events for 15 years, and I've never seen anything like this," revealed entertainment journalist Li Mei, who was present at the scene. Liu Yunning went from zero to absolute fury in seconds. His face turned red, his voice cracked with emotion, and when he started shouting at the fans, you could literally feel the temperature in the room drop. Everyone went silent except for Zhao Lusi, who was quietly crying in the corner. The confrontation that followed has been described by those present as both heartbreaking and terrifying, raising serious questions about the mental health pressures faced by China's young entertainers and the responsibility of management companies to protect their talent from increasingly aggressive fan culture. Liu Yunning's outburst, which lasted approximately 7 minutes according to multiple sources, included accusations that fans were behaving like animals and showed zero respect for human dignity. But here's where the story takes an even more disturbing turn that has left industry insiders questioning whether there are darker forces at play. Multiple sources are now suggesting that the Polaroid flash incident may not have been as spontaneous as initially reported. Leaked communications allegedly show that certain fan groups had been planning a coordinated photography assault specifically targeting Zhao Lusi, whom some jealous fans perceive as a threat to Liu Yunning's single status and career trajectory. These revelations have transformed what initially appeared to be an unfortunate miscommunication into something far more sinister. A calculated attempt to humiliate and potentially harm a rising actress whose only crime was accepting a professional collaboration. The implications of this discovery have sent shockwaves through the Chinese entertainment industry, with many now questioning whether fan culture has evolved into something genuinely dangerous for the celebrities it claims to support. The immediate aftermath of Liu Yunning's explosive reaction created scenes that witnesses are still struggling to process weeks later. Zhao Lusi, according to multiple eyewitness accounts, was found in a backstage area 20 minutes after the incident, still visibly shaking and requiring assistance from medical personnel who had been called to the scene. Her management team has since released carefully worded statements about her temporary indisposition, but sources close to the actress suggest the psychological impact of the incident extends far beyond what the public has been told. "She couldn't stop trembling for hours afterward," revealed a source who requested anonymity due to the sensitivity of the situation. Zhao Lusi kept saying she felt like she was being attacked, that the flashes felt like physical blows. It wasn't just about the light sensitivity anymore. She genuinely felt terrorized by people who claimed to be her supporters. The whole thing was absolutely devastating to witness. Meanwhile, Liu Yunning's emotional state following his outburst has become equally concerning to those close to him. Friends and colleagues describe an actor who has become increasingly isolated and defensive, struggling with guilt over his public loss of control, while simultaneously maintaining that his reaction was completely justified, given the circumstances. This internal conflict has reportedly begun affecting his professional commitments, with several scheduled appearances being quietly cancelled or postponed indefinitely. The Polaroid cameras at the center of this controversy have become symbolic of a broader discussion about boundaries, consent, and the increasingly blurred lines between public figures and their audiences. Photography experts consulted for this report confirmed that the specific type of Polaroid flashes used during the incident can indeed be disorienting and potentially harmful when used repeatedly in close proximity, especially for individuals with photosensitive conditions or anxiety disorders. Dr. Wang Chun, a specialist in entertainment psychology at Beijing University, explains the potentially severe impact of such incidents on young performers. What people don't understand is that celebrities, despite their public personas, are still human beings with the same psychological vulnerabilities as everyone else. When you subject someone to what they perceive as an attack, especially in a situation where they're supposed to feel safe, the trauma can be profound and lasting. But the story becomes even more complex when examining the role of social media in amplifying and distorting the incident. Within hours of the confrontation, multiple videos had surfaced online, each edited to support different narratives about who was responsible and what actually occurred. Some clips portrayed Liu Yunning as a protective hero defending his colleague, while others painted him as an unstable celebrity having a dangerous meltdown in public. The manipulation of these videos has raised serious questions about media literacy and the responsibility of platforms like Weibo, Douyin, and other Chinese social networks in preventing the spread of misleading content. Digital forensics experts have identified at least 12 different edited versions of the incident circulating online, each emphasizing different aspects of the confrontation to support predetermined conclusions about the characters and motivations of those involved. This digital chaos has made it nearly impossible for the general public to understand what actually happened, creating an environment where rumors and speculation flourish, while facts become increasingly difficult to verify. The result has been a fracturing of fan communities, with some groups rallying behind Liu Yunning's protective instincts while others condemn his loss of emotional control as unprofessional and potentially career-ending. Industry executives are watching the fallout from this incident with growing concern about its potential long-term implications for celebrity-fan relationships throughout Chinese entertainment. Several major management companies have reportedly begun implementing new security protocols and psychological support systems for their talent, recognizing that traditional approaches to fan interaction may no longer be adequate for protecting performers' mental and physical well-being. The financial implications of the controversy are already becoming apparent, with several brands reportedly reconsidering endorsement deals involving both Liu Yunning and Zhao Lusi. Market analysts suggest that the uncertainty surrounding the incident and its aftermath could result in millions of dollars in lost revenue for both performers, their management companies, and associated production companies working on their collaborative projects. However, perhaps the most troubling aspect of this entire situation is what it reveals about the psychological pressure faced by young Chinese entertainers in an increasingly demanding and intrusive industry environment. Mental health advocates are using the incident to highlight the urgent need for better support systems and clearer boundaries between public figures and their audiences, arguing that current industry practices may be creating unsustainable stress levels for performers. Dr. Liu Xiaoming, a prominent psychiatrist who works with entertainment industry clients, warns that incidents like this one may become increasingly common without significant changes to how the industry operates. We're seeing higher rates of anxiety, depression, and panic disorders among young performers than ever before. The constant pressure to be available,